Honestly, I started the game at the safe zone, and I totally forgot to check if the wandering trader was there, if the black market guy had anything of value. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, we're going to try to knock out 3 infestations today, so if that's the case, I can't see anything over here. I just can't see anything. It's all just gross, and we got at least 2 secondary infestations? I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, I know. There's a secondary. I'm following the bloody tentacle thing. How you doing, buddy? You know what? Props to you. You managed to get that attack off. Good for you. So, I guess this is the point where I probably engage the fast forward momentarily, because really, we've done this about 1,000 times. I'm not sure I have much I can really add at this point to the commentary. I mean, you know, we're going to pull out a gun. We're going to pull the trigger. All the zombies in a 12-mile radius are going to come in. So to be prepared for that, it probably makes sense to jump up on this truck, pull out the shotgun, get their attention, and then I can start doing all the things. So there you have it. That right there, commentary of the year. I would hit my clap button, but honestly, the stinky crawler guy's going to be the problem, so whatever, figure it out. We're going to stop and check this sub-infection first. I don't know, I'm kind of doing things in a slightly different order than what I've been doing. I don't know. Can we... I guess that's stacked somewhere. I mean... do we even need to repair anything? We don't. So, you know what? I'm just leaving that crap. I don't give a crap. There's a lot of crapping going on here. Crap, crappity, crappers, and crap. Great. Done. I've already checked all these other bodies. They had lots of ammo for us, which was delightful. Secondary infestation. Sure. Don't care about any of that either. Great. Done. Let's go to our primary and hope that it's ready to go now, because I'm ready to go. I was about to say, I guess we're not getting a boss, but here we are. Boss gone. Yeah, who said you can't just stand there and tank it? Not me. There we go. Chew on a couple of radiation pills. And I guess we'll just try and do this quickly, since I was interrupted in doing this. I figured either the boss was going to show up and just completely wreck my crap, or he was going to be stuck somewhere. Look at that. There's another Colonel's Revenge drum mag. Oh boy, aren't you a sweet talker. I mean, we just used the Colonel's Revenge to absolutely light this guy up. And he's like, hey, can I offer you another? And I'm like, hey, yes. Although we sort of don't really have room for all this stuff now, because someone decided to grab an extra, I don't know, ammunition container or something. An extra ammo box lying in our inventory. Whatever. Whatever. Right? Whatever. I should say the game has been updated again since we last played. And it seems to me like whatever the loading issue with textures was, do you remember that? Down here at the bottom, you'd see the spinning thing. Yeah. It sure seems, to me anyway, like that has been resolved. I noticed that right away. I didn't mention anything, but I kind of noticed that right away. And I'm like, wow, that's great. Didn't we grab something else? Oh, maybe it was one of these extra containers. I don't know. We're using up spots we shouldn't be using up, because that should be there, and then technically that can be there. Although we're going to run into a slight problem, because as soon as we go to reload, we are going to drop the magazine, which is what happened just a minute ago that you probably didn't see. I don't know, I guess it depends on how I fast forward this crap or not. Drink that. That's going to end up on the floor. Don't really care. One other thing that I wanted to mention. Notice our hair is not sticking out through the helmet. If I take this guy off, there you go. There's our hair. But if I put it back on, our hair is covered. I know. Nice, right? Let's go to our next infestation. Stopping just to point out, we're not going that way right now. I don't honestly know that we're going to go in there. I hadn't thought about that one. That's the coyote base. I wasn't really planning on doing the coyote base in this series. I mean, the thing is, like, I've done all these things, like, just straight up, okay? I've done everything in the game, with the exception, perhaps, of anything that is newly added only in this version of the game. And that might mean the, what is it, Longdown Port, or whatever it is. So we're going to go to the port. That's actually our next stop today. But the rest of this stuff, I don't know. We'll see. It kind of depends on time and things and stuff and words. I don't really know at this point. I truly don't. For now, though, I do need to get everyone's attention and do the old clear the infestation thing. So cue the fast forward / cut / whatever it is I'm doing. Because honestly, I don't know. It depends on the moment. That's how I decide. Honestly, I'm not sure if I checked everyone. There are so many bodies. Oh, hey, look at that. I didn't get these guys. But there are so many bodies over here. I mean, it's stuffed to the gills right now. Like, I feel like there's someone I didn't get somewhere under all this stuff. But you know what? Whatever. Check our boss here. We got a Colonel's Revenge Hollow Site, which I think we already have on here, right? We already have the Hollow Site. There it is. Boom, done. So we'll take some grenades. We'll take money, pills, whatever. I mean, I don't think we need any more filters, so I'm actually going to add those back to that pile. My bad, I didn't mean to take them. We can drop those guys in there. Here's a bunch of grenades. And I don't know why there's a small red dot site there. I was probably saving it for something. But I'll be honest and say I have no idea what I was saving it for. I guess we'll leave that stuff right there. Let's see, where are we at? Actually, you know what? Here, let's move this up. Oh, no, you know what? I don't want to put that there. I want to put this right here because I think... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Now maybe I'll stop dropping these magazines every time I switch them out because it's incredibly obnoxious. But I wanted to get us good to go on bandages, so those are good. I think I used one of these guys here, so we're going to switch that out to that one. And then let's go check our infestation piles. Yes, hello, I'm ignoring all the things in here. Because honestly, I don't think I care. We'll take that, because that was all a bunch of 556, and we're just absolutely speeding through that. Like, we're doing the expend all your 556 speed run right now. Valkyrie suppressor, I don't know if we have that. There's a Guardian site. Take 2 more of those guys. I think we can shove more medkits in there. And I would say we'd drink the water, but it doesn't really matter, so we'll drink the water anyway. So, last stop for today, gosh, easy for me to say, really not easy for me to say, that one's not going away, is right here, the Longdown, or whatever it's called, port, which is going to take a while to get to because I got to backtrack this way to go around to get there. So, for you, we're already here. Man, look at that, there's a truck that, not drivable, interesting. Okay. Now, I'm going to be honest with you and say it took about 10 minutes for me to get over here, but that's also because I did stop along the way in my backyard to check on a squirrel. Wanted to see which squirrel was back there, and I'm not sure. I don't think it's one that's friendly just yet. I mean, when I say friendly, I don't mean, you know, like pet squirrel or anything. Just, you know, trying to befriend the local squirrel population for no other reason than, you know, why not? Be nice to our animal friends. Right? I don't know. Besides, it's pretty amusing when you can actually, like, get a squirrel, you know, as in, like, random squirrel to eat from your hand. I don't know. Something kind of satisfying about that, I gotta say. So, Longdown Port. I couldn't remember that was the name, but it is. Ah, crap. I did not reload this from the last time we were doing stuff. Crap. Yeah, I saw you about ready to explode, and I just couldn't get away. That's fine. I mean, I guess since you're here, we'll stop and check you for whatever. I don't know which guys I've checked at this point. I don't know that I care. Sure, I'll take $2 for no reason. I mean, I don't know. What are we supposed to do with all this money? I didn't even tell you that I ran into a wandering trader on the way over, and the only thing I could do was buy 21 556 ammo. And then I also thought, well, just for the crap of it, let's go ahead and, I don't know, let's buy some grenades. Oh, hi. My bad. Wrong one. Okay. I was actually trying to switch to the thing, but you can never actually switch to the thing when you're getting hit. There we go. Thanks for that. I was trying to switch to the katana, okay? The katana. Katana. The katana. The katana. The swordy thing. The big sharp one. That's what I was trying to do. Alright, are you done now? Because I kind of feel like I'm done with this place already. It's going to be massive. It's going to be a pain in the butt, and if it has been populated a little more than it has in the past, it's going to take forever to get through. I don't even know. Like, we probably don't need those lockpicks. I probably shouldn't have picked them up. Longdown Port. Let us zoom in and see what we've got here. Yep. It has been populated. It has a loot boss, a loot crate, and a boss. How about that? Goodness. This might take a minute. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to be running in and running out because I don't think there's anything here that we really need aside from, I don't know, legendary. Like, at this point, I kind of just want the Glock. That's all I'm looking for. I just want the Glock. Give me the Glock, and I'll be happy. No Glock, no happy. I don't know. I mean, are we just playing this series until we get a Glock? Is that what we're doing? And when I say a Glock and the Glock, I mean, you know, the battle-ready Glock, the legendary one, or whatever it is. It's yellow. I don't know. It's named, it's legendary, it's one or both of those things. I'm not really sure which. Palette, all the things here. I mean, gosh. Here, we'll check this guy just because I seem to be blowing through medical supplies and we have ever so few of them. It's a joke, by the way. I do sometimes make those. They may not be very good, but hey. I know how to tell a funny or something. Yeah, this is just going to take forever. There are so many buildings, and I don't even know, like, so if you've been watching the videos and you've been paying attention to a very small detail, anytime we've done an episode, or at least the last several anyway, I don't know if I remember to do it in the very, very beginning, but when we've been going to the various little towns and things where there's an abandoned loot crate, I've been putting the location of the crate in the description, but the key is I've basically been doing it with only 1 or 2 words, because, you know, that seemed to be about the effort that was really needed, because for the most part, it's pretty obvious. If I say hospital, I mean, there's only one hospital in town. You can figure it out from there. I don't need to tell you the exact location. You're capable of figuring that out on your own, right? So, you know, I'm just trying to help out a little bit. Because I really do think there's something to be said for exploring on your own. But I know for some folks, they don't have the time to do that, or they don't care. And for them, that's why I put a 1 or 2 word description of where you can find all the things. For this place, I have no idea how I'm going to do that. I guess it depends on where it is, right? We might not be able to describe it with only 1 or 2 words. I really don't know. I mean, it's not in there. Thank goodness it's not in there, because how do you say shipping crate? I don't even know, man. Honestly, I am looking forward to figuring out where it is, just because I am super curious. Trying to make sure I'm paying attention to the stinky red guys, the ones that are acidic, that will explode on death and create a cloud of toxic, poisonous, I don't know, red stuff, whatever it is. Zombie juice, I guess. I'm not really sure. Zombie fumes? It's a zombie miasma. There's your ancient word for the day. No one ever says miasma anymore unless it's me when referring to those guys, because that's what it looks like. It looks like a miasma. Not that I don't think miasmas are supposed to be viewable. It just seems to be the most appropriate word for the situation. Yeah, this is going to take forever. If you're wondering why the first bit took, like, no time whatsoever, it's because this bit's going to take forever, and I can't really cut through all of it. I mean, I guess I can fast forward, and then I'll sound like a chipmunk as I'm talking, which has its own appeal. But wasn't really planning on doing that. I was just kind of thinking, you know, we'll just run through most of this place together, and we'll just see. I mean, I haven't been through this in forever, so I don't know if this has changed. I'm not really noticing anything. Ah, crap. There's Miasma Man. Let's get a little further away from him. A helicopter crashed in the valley. Oh, crap, dude. Ah! Okay, whew. I don't want to be in the middle of that when it explodes. Really don't. Oh, hi. I think you came from outside. Did you show your ticket at the gate or something? I don't know how it works here. I don't know. I don't work here. I'm just making assumptions. My guess is that the crate is not going to be just hidden between all these stacks of wood. I'm going to be super annoyed if it is. Let's just be honest here, okay? I'm going to be super, super annoyed if that's the case. It's also going to be hard to spot because it's getting to be dark. And if that's the case, well then crap a doodle do. Here, let's call all the zombies. I've been collecting so many of them that I kind of think we should take care of a few of them now. Hey, Grandma. These guys are all stuck on the car over here. Let's relocate so they can make it. How y'all doing? I kind of wonder, too... Oh, there's the boss. Well, that's going to be a problem. Interesting that the boss is a scuba diver, as best as I can tell. That's kind of fun. I like that. I like that very much, actually. Crap. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where we can take this guy. I guess this is fine. Hi, if you don't mind. Okay, I think I'm just going to have to eat this one because I don't feel like dealing with them. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I was slamming the bandages. I was ready for that one. Oh, hi. How you doing? Ah, crap, dude. Here, can I get away from this guy long enough to, like, do that and not get hit by it? Okay, whew. That is the one suppressed weapon we have. Like, I don't know if you recall, but that's it. Everything else is loud. I've talked about it before, I'll mention it again. The reason for that is because I like to pull the zombies in. I don't care. I mean, we can switch to a sniper rifle that is suppressed, and that's fine. Maybe that's the way we should be doing this place. I don't know. I kind of like to pull the zombies in. I think it's fun. So to that end, let's go ahead and pull our boss in, Captain Phillips. Captain Phillips did not have a pittance of health, in case you were wondering. Okay. And then pull out the sword and start chopping, and no one can see anything because it's so dark. Hey, buddy. Just caught you in your shiny eyes as you were trying to sneak up. Is there anyone else around? I feel like there's someone else around. I guess it was whichever crawler this was that just got a hit in at the last minute. We're going to need to swap mags, or at least reload the mag on the 9mm. And then we also need to, here, let's see, this should work. We should now dump the Colonel's Revenge drum mag over there. Thank goodness. I was getting really, really tired of trying to find those. And then here we can go ahead and load that guy. And we're just going to put that over there because that seems to be a good place to me. And just like that, everything is reloaded. Excellent. Let's go check Captain Phillips here. Guardian Extendo Mag and another Guardian sight. And that container is getting pretty full there. Not quite full, but getting full. Just go ahead and consume one of those. I'm going to take... yeah, we can't... I know we can't put it there. We can put it right there, though. We're basically at the end of what we have for storage space. So, the thought I had before Captain Phillips arrived was, I wonder if the loot crate would be near where the boss is. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, huh? This is where I wish we had an RV and I could just go take a nap for the night. Because I think it would make it less obnoxious trying to run around here and find the crate. So we're going to go night vision in the hopes that this helps. And I'm going to be super, super mad if it's on one of these boats, which, like this boat, for instance, this ship, if you prefer, because that's kind of my guess, honestly. And I think that's a great location if so. But just trying to look at this, gosh, the night vision, I just don't love it. I really don't. I mean, there's a part of me that worries about being able to get up there and then getting stuck or something dumb. And then we gotta swim around the shore to get out or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. Look at you over there. Here, let's get rid of this guy silently. And the exploding head will pull at least one or two over there, I would think. Yeah, not many. That's fine. I just wanted to get rid of the guy that's going to be a problem for us, because, you know, radiation and all that jazz. So there are some beams here. Like, I mean, it is kind of set up so you can get over here. I don't know if I've ever wandered across the ship. I probably haven't, if I'm being realistic here. Because I would be annoyed at having to platform in a game that I'm terrible at platforming in. That just seems like me, right? I'd be like, ugh, I don't want to do that. Like, I can barely run around without breaking my leg, and you want me to go platforming? I don't see a way to get up to there, so I'm going to say we're good. And oh man, there's a part of me that really wants to know if we should be running around in these bottom floors. Like, can we get out? I don't even know at this point. Like, we can get out, obviously, but can we get out? I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these guys for later. Here, let's go across to this one, though. I mean, I realize this is all the same ship, right? I get that. But the way it's broken up, it feels like two halves. And I don't know that we can climb up this thing. Oof. Just barely. But I think what I would like to do is just leave these. And if it's not obvious that there's an abandoned crate in here, we can worry about coming back to them later, right? We can come back to half one or half two or half A or half B or however you'd like to refer to it later on. Yeah, this is not my jam. I'm thinking that maybe the crate is not in there anyway. That's kind of my guess. That just doesn't feel right to me, but if Survivor was feeling a little cheeky when placing the loot crate for this area, that's where I would put it. We'll see, right? We'll see. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe at this point I just need to go collect all of our zombies so I can fast forward a little bit instead of having to stop constantly hacking and whacking at every 20, 30 meters or something. I don't know. Let me think about that one. I've switched to the infestation portion of this event. So, you know, doing that now. Turns out you can at least climb on these crates, so that's not too bad. I wasn't sure if we'd be able to get up here. I thought, yeah, there's a pretty good chance. So this should make things a little safer compared to how I was half expecting it would be, although this is going to end up being a problem that there's no real good angle on these guys. I mean, if I switch to first person, maybe that sort of helps a little bit? I don't know, whatever. Let me go ahead and get rid of everything that's involved with this secondary infestation, and we'll resume. I think I got all the loot that matters, and we'll take all of the ammunition, drink that canteen, Looks like there was an extra one there. Interesting. You know what? Here, we'll go ahead and use that. And then we'll drink another one. Boom. Done. Look at that. My radiation's back to normal. I know. I rarely ever keep up on that. You're welcome. What can I say? It's a brand new day. I mean, it is, literally. Look at that. It's like 3 in the morning. So the other secondary infestation, since it looks like we only have 2, is right here. So let me get to work on this guy. I guess I got everything off the bodies. I don't know. Does it matter? I'm not sure it does. None of that stuff matters. Like, seriously, we have so much. And even though it's morning, it is, I think, darker than it just had been because we got a crazy storm that's coming in now. I guess this is the primary. Well, I don't guess that's the primary. I know that's the primary. I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to deal with it. I mean, look at all these bodies. It's great. Guess we're going to use the old-fashioned get on top of the fire engine trick. I was kind of debating, do we just like chuck a bunch of grenades at it? How much damage will that do? Not much because I missed. How about there? I mean, I guess I'm not totally missing, but I don't know. This makes me think of State of Decay. That was one of my ways of dealing with infestations in that game, was to just throw grenades at them. It works. Just saying. It does work. Did that get us down to where we can stack some of these grenades finally? There we go. There might have been a rhyme and a reason to me doing that, although I am slightly concerned I destroyed the vehicle doing that. We'll find out together. Yeah, I think it's going to be a little while, so let me get back to this business. I find it amusing how the boss ends up getting stuck so many times. I don't know. That's entertaining to me. What can I say? I am easily amused. I mean, I was trying to do this without reloading and also without hitting the buggy. There we go. And I think we succeeded there. Great. Let's go ahead and drop some more ammunition in there. Sort of keeping up with... Whoa, hello. As the game literally drops to like 29 frames per second. What the crap is happening over here? There's something right here that when I'm not looking there is fine. Ish. I don't know. There's something going on over here. This is not good. Not good! Hey, there's another BRG thing. I mean, I guess we'll take it here. Let's just repair that. I don't even know what I used. Does it matter? I don't think it does. 11% on that guy. We can take the gas can because we used a gas can to get over here. Turret gun? Sure. The rest of this stuff? Trash, as far as I'm concerned. Not going to worry about it. I guess we're good now. Whatever the game was doing, or my computer was doing, I'm not sure which. I mean, I guess it could have been Windows, like installing an update in the background or something, but that seems unlikely. Well, I don't know. I take that back. I don't know that it seems unlikely. I just don't know that it was doing that. I'm going to go just, I think at this point, drive around until I can find the stupid container. We'll rejoin when we find it, assuming we find it. Did I check the other infestation pile? I don't honestly remember that I did. I guess I should check to make sure I checked both of them. Check to check. Do you know what I mean? Check, 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 check. So I'm going to be real with you here. That wall right there where the, that we're now looking at, you can't walk on that. Yeah, I just found that out because I tried to walk on that. It doesn't work. Very annoying. Oh, I might also end up stuck in here. That would be great. So, I don't know. I have no idea where this crate is. I have been looking around, obviously. I mean, at this point, I've sort of committed to checking the ship here. And I can't say I've seen anything while I was, walking around the edge. That gives me the impression that it's over here. I wonder if I can I get out this way? Because this would be fantastic rather than having to swim. I'd really, really prefer that, although I now appear to be stuck. Dang it. All right, well, that's apparently not going to work. So I guess I got to swim out of here and figure out how the crap to get back into the port. And been here so long now, the zombies are going to start respawning. Like, we're basically at that point, I'm pretty sure. So, whatever. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sign off here. I don't know where the crate is. If I should find it, I'm going to keep recording as I'm trying to leave. Then we'll throw the crate in at the very end. And if not, we'll catch up on the next one. See you on that one, Till, and thanks for watching. See you later.